There's a line in Brandy's memoir that says, "No single phase in my life defines me. I am all of those women and none of them." And that captures what phases is all about. To me and so many other black girls in this world, Brandy has been a beacon of light for us. She has been a source of representation that allowed us to feel like we can do or be anything. But her in Cinderella truly made me feel like I could be a princess. While she was gifting us so much representation, she was struggling with a lot behind the scenes. From abusive relationships to being groomed by somebody in the industry, the tragic event of the car accident, to being betrayed by the father of her child on national TV. There are so many things that stood out to me about this book. I could be here all day, and I discussed it in my book club, and it was a great conversation because this book is so layered. But one of the things that stands out to me is how limiting life can be if we allow one phase of our life to define us. Because Brandy entered the spotlight at a young age, she was forced into a box to represent innocence, but as she grew into womanhood, people didn't make room for her to expand. Whenever she did anything that didn't fit into the idea of who they said she was, they saw her as fake. But then when she retreated back into the identity that they gave her, even when it wasn't her truth, they used that to say that she was fake. I'm so glad that she reclaimed her voice and spoke up for herself, because people have been speaking for her for the longest time. But reading this just affirmed to me she is who I thought she was. Even when she spoke about spirituality and all of the things she explored, to have a gift like hers, a voice like hers, a talent like hers, she can't be regular. My favorite part of this book is when she talks about her daughter, and especially when she talks about her daughter finding out that she's famous. I feel like she needed her daughter to see herself clearly, because her daughter effortlessly sees her brilliance, effortlessly sees how great she is, and speaks life into her in moments where she questions if she's still relevant. Brandy, you're always relevant. I just hope that the rest of her journey is paved with self-acceptance and the understanding of her brilliance, that she no longer holds herself hostage into the old identities that have been placed on her, or the ones that she thought she had to place on herself. She is amazing. I just hope she sees it and doesn't get on stage thinking, are they going to accept me? Because Brandy, we are grateful and blessed and lucky to live in a time where we have been able to experience you. I love this.